Hi, I'm your host. Yeah, hi, I'm your host, Alma, I guess. Uh, and, well, welcome to Dealing with Epilepsy. Um, Little fact about me, I've had epilepsy for some time now, but I'm not an expert by any means, so I might say some facts that may or may not be true. But I hope that some of them are true. Otherwise, there's no point in this video. Okay, so this is how I, Alma, deal with my bad days and good days with epilepsy. So let's jump right ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is wake up, get changed, and eat breakfast. And if you're feeling spicy and feeling up to it, do yourself a favor, get up, do a bit of exercise. Just a little bit, not too much. You don't want to push your limit, go bald, punch everything, destroy everything with one single punch. Whew, you don't want that to happen to you, trust me, I know. Don't ask me how I know, it's a top secret. Then after exercise, maybe go for a walk. And maybe after that, walk your dog, your cat, your pet kangaroo, or your pet mouse. Even your pet turtle, who is dead. You Frankensteined him alive. How did that happen? I don't know. And my personal favourite, whilst you're walking, kill a person. Wait, what? No, that's... I swear I didn't write the script, someone else did. Uh, you know what? This is... I'm just gonna do this as a regular video. Just give me a... Hold on a second, please. Okay, so... Hi. It's me, Alma, and this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down by epilepsy. And not fresh pencil, fresh, and not the Fresh Prince of Ballet. So, I've had epilepsy for the longest time, that being only 4 years, so yeah. And I was in secondary school um, when first, when I was diagnosed with epilepsy and had my first seizure. But I was in year 9 when I was diagnosed with epilepsy, but I was in there towards the end of year 8, I believe, if I remember correctly, when I had my first seizure. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that. I'll just end it there. Epilepsy is a bit weird having, because I missed out on the most important parts of being a teenager, which is experiencing school life, meeting friends, which I did do. I had friends, believe it or not, in secondary school. Uh, it was just tough, I guess, uh, having it. I'm not sure what the best way is to say my experience. I'm not sure how to verbalize it the best. Um, just it was difficult and weird. It was odd. It was odd. Definitely odd. Okay, so little backstory. I have the reason I have epilepsy is because little parts of my brain haven't grown fully, and I have too much of them because they haven't grown fully. Like bones, for example. Little kids have more bones than adults. That's because they've grown and expanded, as your brain should grow and expand. But my brain has done that. I'm not an idiot. I'm a bit of an idiot. I'm a very big idiot, but parts of my brain haven't grown in the ways that they should have, thus making me have epilepsy. I believe I have more grey matter than a normal person should. I had what is called an aura before my epilepsy was even a thing. Like I keep saying, I missed out on a lot of things regular schmegular teenagers should have done. But, life turns out the way it does. I'm complaining a bit. I missed out on things like education, on meeting friends, on growing more confident, and learning just about how the world works the way a regular teenager should. I didn't learn through the hard way, I just learned through the epilepsy way, which is staying at home most of the time and missing out on a lot of schoolwork and not talking to your friends. Apparently epilepsy it's known, it's just some people don't know that much about it. So, sorry for the squeaking sounds. I'm on a weird chair. Let me explain to you about what epilepsy is. I didn't say that right at all. Different people have different types of epilepsy, ranging from clonic-tonic seizures, which are the big ones, the big seizures that you see on media, like TV and movies, where the person falls on the floor and his muscles are tense, they're like restricted in their own body and they can't really move, they pass out. I used to get those, and then they turned into focal seizures. And what focal seizures are, it's where, I don't want to get this wrong, it's where the brain, you pass out basically for a bit, but you don't fall on the ground, you blank. And for me, that ranged from about 2-3 minutes down to about 5-10 seconds. And I used to get, on my really bad days when I used to have vocal seizures, I got the 5 to 10 second ones almost. Well, one finished, I got another. One finished, I got another. I was basically bedridden, but luckily through medication, that has completely subsided. No more focal seizures for me. Haha. But what I did get instead was, I didn't get this instead. I got these and still get them. It's some people with epilepsy don't get them, others do. And again, what I'm referring to are called auras. Different people with different type of epilepsy experience have their own experiences. It's one aura is it's the body's way, the mind's way of. The best way to say it is like, it's a bad analogy, but it's the best one I can think of. It's like spider sense. It's the body's best way of telling you that there's something wrong, something might be happening. So what do we do? And there isn't anything that the body can do other than give you anxiety for that. So that's what I had, anxiety, and I still have it. Not severe, I think. I'm not sure if it is. It's there. I'll say that much. It's there. This is something I still continue to live with and will. Me personally, due to the way my brain is, I will have epilepsy for the rest of my entire life. Which sounds sad, but it isn't. It isn't, I swear. But auras for me were a sort of tense feeling in my I forgot what the chest area is called. Where you get winded from. This bit you can't see, but the part where you get winded from, literally there would be a tense, weird feeling. And I used to get, at the same time as that tense feeling, I'd get my vision would change a bit, which was just a disgusting, awkward, nasty day feeling. I don't wish that would ever happen to anyone, but unfortunately it does. It's really hard to think because there are periods of my life which I completely can't remember at all due to epilepsy, which makes this video a bit difficult. I should have researched stuff for this, honestly, but I just want to give you my life, my slice of epilepsy. I don't know what that means. I just say stuff without thinking. Then when my eyes and my core would change, what would happen to my eyes would I didn't say that right at all. I acknowledge that. I know that. What would happen is that on rare occasions I would get blind spots, and on even rarer occasions I would become blind. Like on some of my tonic seizures, I've had the ones that other people have seen, like my parents, my brothers have seen. I've had 3 tonic seizures. Ones that I've experienced by myself, 10, 15 plus. But I'm only counting the ones that other people have seen. But I've, on 2 of those 3 occasions, whilst having a tonic seizure, I would become blind. Like, not even blind spots, just blind. My whole vision, my eyes would be wide open, I just couldn't see anything. And I still remember what having a tonic seizure feels like. And instead of, as a young teenager, like, I'm 17 now, I have to do maths, I'm bad at maths. As a 13-year-old who didn't do much, and if I did anything, I had a big chance of having a focal seizure. Cause my auras I can get triggered by anything. I'm worse than a Karen. I get triggered by anything, and not just by bad customer service. Yeah, I made a Karen joke. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? You better be. You better be. Okay, I'm proud of myself, mate. I'm not actually sure if I should do this as a 3-part series or not. I think I will. But yeah, I'm sorry that this video is a bit incoherent. I'll make the next few will be a lot more coherent because I will do research, I promise. Just, I want to be focusing on my own personal experience throughout my teenage, my young teen. Like, I was a young teen when I got this. I am still a young teen. I'm 17. That rhymed. So I was 13 and now I'm 17. I want to document that. I just want to put out my experience, my own personal experience with epilepsy. So think of this as an incoherent, really bad introduction to this. I think it is better as a series, honestly. I can do more research, be less stressful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please do. Helps me. And other people will see my epilepsy videos once I do more, and will see my comedy videos. They're not really that funny, I acknowledge that. But trial and error. For me it's mostly error. And if hit that bell, just hit that bell, so you are notified when my videos come out. which I am doing. I'm sticking to a schedule. That was very loud, I apologize, but I am sticking to that schedule. And like I said previously, the schedule in my end of the previous video, the schedule will shift around a bit depending on how I am. So, bye.